The Wave Rider 30 is Mizuno's flagship daily trainer. It's now softer underfoot, smoother through transitions, and fitted with a full-length wave plate now. This one's got to be on your radar if you're looking for a daily trainer. Now, although the general DNA of the Wave Rider 30 does stay the same and it stays true to the line, there are a few updates that you need to know about. Firstly, the drop has come down from 10mm to 8mm. The upper is a complete swap and they've removed the articulated heel counter. It's also now using an engineered knit mesh and the plate now runs full length. Although it does subtly change the character, those changes are definitely better. As always, let's kick off with the key specs. They cost $150 from Mizuno.com and you can pick up a pair today. They weigh 9.3 ounces or 264 grams. That's for a size US men's 9, my pair. That's actually very lightweight for a nice cushioned daily trainer like this. They have a drop of 8mm, that's 42.5mm under the heel and 34.5mm under the forefoot. The upper is using an engineered knit mesh and it's got a gusseted tongue to hold it in place as you're running. And there's plenty of cushioning around the collars and heel counter. More on that in just a moment. It is lacking in reflectivity, but you get a little heel pull at the back. The midsole is using nitrogen-infused Mizuno Enerzy NXT foam with a full-length Mizuno Wave Plate. That's new for version 30. The outsole is using X10 durable rubber compound and it seems to be holding up pretty well so far. When it comes to sizing and fit, the Mizuno Wave Rider 30 is very much true to size in US sizing. So go over your usual size, you should be happy with this. It's got a medium width and I'd say the toe box is medium width as well. But there is a little bit of room in there for toe wiggle and to help airflow. The heel seems to be medium width as well and lockdown has been fantastic. In general, I feel like the upper is wrapping my midfoot and holding my heel down a lot better than the previous version. That's probably because they swapped out the jacquard mesh. But overall it just wraps. I feel like it's more efficient, there's less slippage within the shoe. And although they have removed the articulated heel counter, which I really like to be honest, I still enjoy this and it doesn't put any pressure on your Achilles. There's absolutely no break-in needed for these right out of the box. They feel super comfortable, cloud-like. It's like having a pillow on your foot. These collars are so soft and padded, the heel counter as well. But also the tongue, so it just feels super comforting on the run. If you're enjoying this review so far, please give the video a like, really appreciate it. Just tap that like button, it means a lot to me. And if you enjoy watching this channel, please do so. I'll love you forever. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell, then you won't miss out on all the best running shoe reviews. And if you've had any experience running in a Wave Rider 30, I want to hear it. Please put it in the comments, good and bad. It's really going to help anyone else who is looking to buy this decide whether or not it's going to be for them. So please put as much information as you can. We all really appreciate it. Moving on to my performance review then, I'm going to start by talking about the ride because it is significantly improved for me over version 29. This one here, if you caught my review of this one, you'll know I actually really like this one too. So I was actually really surprised how they managed to improve it in a few meaningful ways, and the main one is the ride. This full-length wave plate that they have introduced and the reduced drop, it's now 8mm rather than 10mm, it just feels more cohesive. It feels smoother on transitions from heel landing to toe takeoff. Flex is still good, even though that plate is full length. Before it wasn't, so you kind of had this midsection where it felt disconnected and the flow just wasn't quite as good, and it really does work well if you are running more towards your heel or your midfoot. And that's really important to note because it is really going to suit many different strides. And I really think this is going to be super popular this year because of that. It's a very accessible daily trainer for beginner runners or intermediates or advanced runners who just want a super soft, comforting protective shoe to get your base mileage in. So that includes if you just need to get a weekly base in, or if you want a recovery running shoe, daily miles, or even long runs, and you just want a comfortable slipper-like shoe to do it, a shoe that doesn't get in the way. That for me is where the Wave Rider 30 shines. It's what's so special about it. It's just really comfortable and you're not really thinking about it on the run, other than the fact that, wow, this is soft underfoot. This has a smooth transition. I'm liking this. Those are the thoughts that go through my head anyway. The Enerzy NXT foam is protective without feeling too mushy or dead. And I really like the fact it does have some good response there. And you feel like you haven't done all that much of a workout after the run. And it really does protect your legs during long runs. I'm gonna quickly do a little flex and pop test for you so you can see how the foam reacts to being flexed. Firstly, it is super flexible, very easy to flex, even though it's got that wave plate in there. That wave plate does add protection and a little bit of extra stability on the run and a little bit of pop as well. Let's see what it does. Flex. Not the poppiest ever, but you shouldn't expect that from a daily trainer. There's a good amount, more than most to be honest. And I feel it on the run, it just feels lightweight and snappy. If you are in the market for a tempo or speed training shoe instead, or you just want to get one of those as well to help with your training, follow that link up there. That will take you to my roundup of the best ones right now. It will help guide you to the one that's going to be right for you. What does that mean for pace range? Well, I put it in the bracket of around 4:40 per kilometer and 6 minutes 30 per kilometer. That's where it performs best, kind of at the steady running pace to slower end. It just feels really good at that speed. The transitions are buttery smooth. I've been testing the Wave Rider 30 in the Florida heat and it's been getting crazy hot out here. So I appreciate the fact that it is a little bit more breathable than the previous version now. So they've definitely made some improvements to airflow. The X10 rubber compound on the outsole has been really good, very grippy in wet and dry conditions. And it's been holding up very well so far. I do see a little bit of wear towards the heel, but I would expect to have seen more at this stage of testing, so it is holding up very well and I feel like it's very durable. I have to mention this for anyone who wants a running shoe for walking or lifestyle use as well, because this does fit that use case very well. It's protective and soft underfoot, it's pretty breathable, and the upper is just very soft to wear all day. So it's super comfortable and it's got the wave plate to add a little bit of stability if you are going to be standing around all day. Depending on your work environment, this could actually be a really nice option for you. Well, you've made it to my final verdict. Is it worth $150? Yes, 100%. I absolutely love these. Mizuno is throwing out some absolute bangers right now. And this is an absolute beauty if you are looking for a soft, protective, easygoing daily trainer to bag that weekly mileage and train for a race. This is going to fit the brief really well. It's going to protect your feet. You're going to feel motivated to go back out there because you're not going to feel like you've worked quite as hard because of all the protection, cushioning and comfort that the upper and midsole gives you. And I think it looks really nice as well, and the fact you could use it as a lifestyle shoe for $150, I think that's really well priced too. Well, I hope this review gave you all the information you needed to decide whether or not the Wave Rider 30 is going to be your next daily trainer. If I missed anything at all, I am human, this does happen sometimes. Just drop the question down below, I reply to everyone, your time will not be wasted. And remember, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next shoe review. Peace.